Lucah, Born of a Dream. This game has a parry, so it makes it into parry review. So, it's all well and good that this game has a parry, but the animations are... Just look at the animations. That was him winding up the attack. You can barely tell, like, if it's not for the cross that appears, because there's like a cross that appears when an enemy begins to wind up his attack, right? But the actual moment in which the enemy releases their attack is so hard to tell by way of the animations of this game and the graphics. Like, the graphics aren't bad, it's just like the style, the animation style they chose. It looks like doodles on a notebook, and it's not that it looks bad, it's that it's hard to read the enemy movements. So, is it hard to parry, or is it just hard to interpret what the enemies are doing? Either way, whatever it is, this game's gonna get a low rating on the parry metric, because what the heck is, like, why does a game have a parry, but then it's so freaking hard to tell what the enemies are doing? And this goes both for this game and for its unofficial sequel, Death of a Wish, which is made by the same people that made Lucah, Born of a Dream. It's kind of like a sequel, but not really, but it looks identical, and the combat is, again, the same. Like, Death of a Wish might as well be the official sequel, even though it's not, to Lucah, Born of a Dream. The games are the same, and I'm not gonna bother playing Death of a Wish when I already played Lucah, Born of a Dream. They're both the same game. They both have a parry, they have a dodge, they have all the same systems. But again, just look at the enemies. It's just so hard to tell when the wind-up is happening, and then when they release the attack. So you can't even reference the enemies to know what's happening. You have to, like, wait for the cross to appear. There's a cross that appears when they begin to wind up their attack, and then just count from there. Right, so you can't use the animations as reference. It's such a weird system. Why do this? And I've heard people praise this game. Not me, my guy. Not me. I played this game for an hour. That's it. I'm done. There's only so many shitty games I can play. I'm a human being. There's a limit to what I can do. Even if this channel is nothing but parries, and I'm a parry connoisseur. You can't, it's like, imagine I'm like a wine connoisseur. You can't make me continue tasting like shitty wine. At some point, I'm gonna have to drink the good stuff. You know what I mean? So look at this footage, take my advice. Okay, so on the parry metric, the parry, it's not even a parry actually. In this game, you dodge towards enemies at the exact moment, and you have to dodge towards them. By the way, you can't dodge backwards or to the sides. You have to dodge towards the direction of the attack, and only then will you get the perfect parry. So it's not, technically it's a dodge, it's a perfect dodge technically what this game has, but it says parry. If you've been looking at the footage, it says parry in big letters whenever you successfully perfect dodge. But whatever, it negates damage, it staggers the enemy, but that's all it does. There is no counter, there is no official counterattack. There is no automatic reprisal. You parry, you stagger the enemy, and then you have to go out of your way to do normal attacks or heavy attacks on them. So on the parry metric, 5 out of 10. On the fun and enjoyment scale, 4 out of 10, because I'm not feeling generous at all today. So 5 on the parry metric, 4 out of 10 on the fun and enjoyment scale. Thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy.